Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Things already rolling. Kvaratskhelia gets into a good position. There's the header! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oh, can he get onto this? Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Nuno Mendes here, I think, will be very important, Peter, particularly if they start to spread the play, because he's excellent in one-on-one positions, both attacking and defending. So I'd expect him to have some of that cutting edge.
He's having a shot! Anton. And Kvaratskhelia. And he's had it nicked away. Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created. Takes a shot! Victoria! Goal!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Victoria make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Look at the space. And a chance! Van der Ven attempts a clearance. Played with speed from back to front. Played out towards the right wing. Rafa Silva has it out wide and in space. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Now, can they get him away? Kuching City are looking to go forward now.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Conte. Richarlison. Now he's running away. Closing in on goal. Kuching City are a team that's fond of the low block. They sure defend in numbers.
Yeah, the whole point being to go back to front as quickly as possible, Peter. Of course, once the ball has been won.
Ball's over the top, long diagonals, that's the plan. Oh, takes a shot!
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Oh, shooting chance! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Victoria really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Can he get on the end of this? And this is Mane. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Grimaldo having a look. Great chance here to level it up. That was mighty close. Tchouaméni. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. He's going to be disappointed with that. He has found the way through. Nunez unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. This is a promising build-up. Onana, played down the flank. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that's fabulous. He's come in hard. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Looking for the run.
Vitoria really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Nuno Mendes. Chance here to counter. Ambitious ball here. Mendes picks it up out wide. Anton tries to clear. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Looking to play him in. And it's Mendes. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Onana. Conte. Knocks it into space. And this is Mane. Played into the box. Cleared without hesitation. And for the first half, that is that. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Vitoria really have looked very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient and just wait for that chance to break again.
Vitoria just about ahead, 1-0 at the break.
Substituição em andamento.
So let's get the ball rolling.
Vitoria definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
And it's Danilo. Oh, that's a key interception. Malcolm. In with the challenge. Conte. And it's Lukaku. That is a great pick out. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Tries to pass it through. He's had a shot! And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Malcolm. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. That is good alertness. Now it's Lukaku. Can he get it through? Almost an hour gone. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
Danilo passed it in a wide position. Here comes the cross. Victoria have their second corner now. And that is wildly off target.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Now it's Lukaku. Anton gets across and deals with it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. De Paul. Now it's Mane. Mane running with the ball. There's a sharp little ball here. And that was very necessary.
Kuching City really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
His chance! Oh, good finish. Do not write them off. Back they come. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Camisa 10.
We're looking at a different game now.
There's been a genuine flow to this game so far, but that might mark a major shift in momentum now.
Fabian Ruiz. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
It's Silva! Victoria! Goal! Into the lead once more. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Victoria leading now.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
Malcolm. Good purposeful running this. De Paul.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pass somewhat off target. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafa Silva.
This is the time you need that pace.
Just 5 minutes left.
Victoria can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Rafa Silva. Danilo has the space to scheme. Oh, sweet feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he's managed to get free. Rafa Silva. Malcolm, looking for options for movement. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Substituição em campo.
Desperate defending required here.
Camisa 7, camisa 13, camisa 11, camisa 15. Deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa 14.
Header comes in!
Camisa 10.
Harmlessly
camisa
behind.
16, camisa 8, camisa 94.
Nuno Mendes. And he goes cross-field. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, Peter, this was probably more slugfest than a game of football, but I actually found it very enjoyable. A game that was constantly on the edge as both sides went full pelt trying to win this. A throwback to games gone by.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. This is Peter Drury and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. Oh, just a keeper now! Brilliantly cut out. And the shot! He's scored! And that's got him off to a flyer!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Kuching City, breakthrough nice and early, just as they wanted it. Well, nicely intercepted. Lamina. Oh, that's superb. Some front-footed pressing going on here.
That was lovely, that.
A lot of space ahead of him. Oh, nice one too, very nice. Kvaratskhelia. And this is Mane. Rafa Silva. Oh, they can break here. Oh, delightful ball. That's a decent clearance. Anton. Tries to pass it through. Great ball if he can get there. That's been slipped through. Chance! And he hits the net! Victoria are back in business! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Victoria restore parity.
Victoria really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
Fabian Ruiz, and he was quick to react. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Passing nice and neat. Can he finish? Oh, how's that for a goal? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they've got their lead back. Whoever is in his path, he will always find a way.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And it's Mane. He's a sharp little ball here.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. I do think he's feeling the effects of that tackle.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Kvaratskhelia! Decent hit from there. Foot in. Mane. Lamina.
Victoria really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Lukaku. Looking tidy in possession here. Nunez. Oh, that's a fine interception. No way through. Kvaratskhelia. Great vision. Space for him to turn and look. He is through here. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Grimaldo looking to play it into the box.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Oh, the clearance is short. Loose ball now, and he's having a hit! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Grimaldo. Lemina. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Fabian Ruiz. Nuno Mendes. Pacho. Played with speed from back to front. Oh, he's bustling through here. Conte. And here's Mane. Conte. Shot! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
Yeah, tempted and teased the keeper into thinking he could get to it, but it just eased away to catch the inside of the post.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light and the opposite.
Mane! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're threatening to fly away here. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Vitoria really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Kuching City, visibly comfortable, now up by 3. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Nunez, can he finish? No, not quite.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Aimed beyond the defence. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest.
Senhoras e senhores, informamos que o circuito interno de imagens está em operação para a sua segurança. Teremos uma substituição.
The second period is on the way. 45 minutes to change their fate. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that pass isn't the best. De Paul looking to pass their way up the pitch. De Paul, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Lukaku to Rafa Silva. Kuching City needed that, they really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Malcolm, steaming on goalwards. It's out for a goal kick.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And a chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, brilliant save.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Kuching City with the corner. They're first. Oh, good effort! No, not the best of headers.
And that was really good pressure. They did enough to put him off in the end.
Rafa Silva. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And here's the chance to counter. Can he get on the end of this? He has found the way through. Elects to cross. Cleared away. Little pass back.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
He can run onto that. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That has been slung wide. And they're back on the ball again. Now it's Lukaku. He's under a lot of pressure there. And that's a shot, a goal! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Rafa Silva. De Paul tries to play it through. It's a promising position. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He played through for the wide man. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Oh, there's a probing ball.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's fabulous. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Substituição em campo. Camisa
So changes afoot here and from both sides.
Para a entrada do jogador, camisa 27. Substituição.
Played out to the left flank. And here's Jesus. He's found a way through. Played in. Tries to get it clear.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Malcolm. Over to the right flank. Tchouaméni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's neat. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Good ball, good take.
That's just playing it safe. and simple.
Pinches it off him. And here's Jesus. Oh, cracking ball. He's having a shot! And a neat finish. This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. De Paul, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions. It all looked a bit lost.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.